Even though it hurt, even though there are nights when I still feel the ache, I know this pain is not my enemy, it's my purification. It's the fire that burns away what isn't meant for my next chapter. Healing is not always graceful, but it's sacred. It's messy, it's raw, and it's real. But I am walking through it with my head high, knowing that I am being molded into someone stronger, wiser, and more peaceful than ever before. I detach because I matter. My peace matters. My goals, my dreams, my future, they matter. I refuse to abandon myself just because someone else couldn't recognize my worth. I was a whole person before I met him. I was kind, bright, intuitive, and full of light. And now I am returning to that version of myself, but with armor, with clarity, with divine guidance. His love was not aligned, it came wrapped in confusion, inconsistency, and illusion. And God, in His mercy, showed me that. He showed me that I was loving a man who did not even love himself, and that was never my job to fix. I am a divine woman on a mission. Yes, he left me confused. Yes, I tried to understand his silence, his mixed signals, his coldness, but I am done. I am done chasing temporary highs that leave me empty. I am done craving validation from someone whose soul is lost. I don't want love that feels like punishment. I don't want attention that costs me my peace. Love is not supposed to be a torture. Love is not supposed to feel like begging. Love is a choice, a daily commitment to nurture, to grow, to stay when things are not easy. And anyone who runs at the first sign of difficulty, anyone who only loves when I'm easy to love, anyone who only shows up when I'm shining but disappears when I'm struggling, that person was never mine. I don't care about him anymore, not because my love was selfish, but because it was pure. It was real. But love, real love, has to flow both ways. It has to be on equal terms. What you give, you must also receive. Love cannot survive where it's one-sided, where one person keeps pouring and the other keeps taking. I don't care about him, not because I stopped believing in love, but because I finally started believing in myself. Him not caring is no longer my problem, but I stop caring for myself. If I abandon my own healing, that would be a problem. So my focus is shifting. My energy is returning home, back to me. I care for my body, I care for my mind, I care for my peace, I care for my future. I am rebuilding brick by brick the woman I was always meant to be. I detach from the feelings, from the memories, from the illusion. I detach from him completely. I release the grip that pain had on me. What's done is done. It's in the past. It no longer defines me. I let go not because I lost, but because I have finally won. I have won myself back. I realize now I wasn't even hurting because of who he really is. I was hurting over the version of him that existed only in my mind. The man I thought he was, the future I imagined, the love story I built in my heart. But that version of him, that person doesn't exist. I was in love with potential, not presence, with the hope of what could be, not the truth of what is. He started with love bombing, words, promises, intensity, and for a moment I believed it. I thought maybe this is love. Maybe this is what I have been waiting for. Maybe this is the person I am meant to spend my life with. But that wasn't love. It was illusion wrapped in temporary warmth. Because love doesn't leave you in confusion. Love doesn't make you question your worth. Love doesn't disappear when it's inconvenient. If he couldn't love me even in the most basic bare minimum way, then that says everything about him and nothing about me. I won't settle for half-hearted love. I won't chase the idea of someone who never truly existed. What he did defines him, his choices, his inability to see my worth, his lack of depth. That's his reflection to live with, not mine. Love doesn't have to come from him. Love flows through me, through my connection with God, through my family, my friends, through the universe that still protects and guides me. I'm surrounded by love. I am love. I removed the trauma that man gave me, a man who was never even worth it. All the love I gave him, all the time I spent trying to make him understand me, trying to make him love me properly, trying to teach him how to treat me. It was never necessary because everyone knows what they are doing, and so did he. He knew he was hurting me. He knew he was being careless with my heart, and still he chose to be that way. So now it's my turn to choose, to decide what I'm going to do with all of this. Because no matter how much time I spent in that pain, no matter how much I cried, no matter how much I begged for clarity, I can still bloom, I can still rise, I can still create a life that is peaceful, happy, and beautiful without him in it. This heartbreak is not my ending, it's my becoming. It's an opportunity, a sacred divine opportunity to be reborn, to look at myself and say, I didn't like who I became when I chased him. I didn't like giving chances to someone who never valued them. I didn't like silencing my voice just to be loved halfway. So now I change that. I rewrite that version of myself. I rebuild the woman I am, stronger, softer, wiser, and untouchable. Because losing a man who didn't treat me right is not losing love, it's losing a problem. And you don't cry over losing a problem. You thank God it's gone. I don't need to think, oh, one day I'll become so successful and he'll see how powerful I am. No, because the moment I let go, that was the moment I already won. The moment I stopped needing his validation, the moment I stopped explaining myself, the moment I realized that peace is worth more than potential, that's when I took my power back. I don't need his attention. I don't need his love, because love was never supposed to hurt like that. Love isn't a game of highs and lows. Love isn't something you chase or beg for. Real love flows, and if it doesn't flow, it's not love. This heartbreak didn't destroy me, it delivered me back to myself. And from here on, I choose peace, I choose purpose, I choose me.